Hey guys, last week I got this kitten. Unfortunately, just a few hours later, she sent me off to the hospital. Let's find out why. Hey guys, on today's video, I'm going to talk about why I went to the hospital with an elevated heartbeat. As you can see, prior to that, it was my kitten. My kitten's fault. It's all my kitten's fault. So, long story short, I've been waiting for another kitten to come into my life. I had an adopted cat I got a year and a half ago, and her situation was she was returned twice, not a lovable cat. Turns out to be she had some issues, and she's just not a social cat. Too much, she'll sit next to you, she'll play, but she's not a lap cat, which is fine. That's her personality. So I'm on YouTube. I travel a lot throughout New England. I do a lot of videos. I do car videos and stuff like this. But also, because I do that, I'm online, editing a lot. So the cat was my focus to get her a friend. So here comes the kitten. She came in last Wednesday. My cousin was nice enough to give me a kitten from his litter, and right away I had a little bit of stress, a little anxiety, because I didn't know what the big cat was gonna do to her. You know, like, is she gonna attack her? Is she gonna be friendly with her? So, you know, being a kitten, kittens do what kittens do. They run into everything, you know, and you're like, oh my God, I'm trying to chase her all over the place. So I had a little bit of anxiety. Not much, but the good anxiety, because it's a kid having fun. But I went to sit down and relax at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock last Wednesday, I went to relax, put the kitten in my arms and watch some TV. Well, when I went to sit down, the kitten was right underneath my butt. And it startled me. And this is where I think most people have this issue. A lot of people have gone through this, either with driving a car, slipping on ice, somebody cut, you know, with the car, somebody cut you off, you get an elevated heartbeat and you're like, boom, 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 boom. But after a few seconds, it starts to calm down. You know, I think we all have gone through that. Unfortunately, it just didn't go back to normal. And around 3:30 in the morning, I went to Mass General Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts, and they brought me right in, and they're like, yeah, you have a elevated heartbeat, and they put me on some medication. Now I'm gonna butcher up these names, so I'm gonna just show it in the videos. The first medication they actually gave me was Metro, whatever the hell it's called. I'm just gonna call it Metro, all right? Gave me a shot of that. I went for x-rays, it came back. They gave me Eliquis, just in case if I had a blood clot. Shortly after, not shortly, but a few hours later, they gave me another tablet version of the Metro. And throughout the day, I was waiting around Mass General, and then late afternoon, around 4 o'clock, I had a echocardiogram done. Everything came out fine. The doctor said, everything looks good, Mike, and your heartbeat's back to normal. My blood pressure, so all the stuff is right here. So when I left the doctor's office, I had a blood pressure of 130/62. My pulse was 72, okay? My pulse rate. Not bad, okay. They sent me off with a prescription of the Metro, and then they told me to get 325 grams of aspirin. I was like, cool. Anti-medication, guys. I'm all about, I'm all about today's technology with the medical field, but I just don't believe in all the medications they keep giving you. If there's a way to change your problem by stop doing whatever it is that got you into that trouble, then do so. You know, people eat shitty foods and they get high cholesterol and a lot of stress because of work and whatever. There's things that you can change to get off medications, because I believe there is more damage than good with medications. And I started my YouTube channel because of medications. I have, at the time, 7 years ago, debilitating vertigo from environmental pollution. I would smell things and I was always dizzy for years, all day, every day, for years, until recently, the past 2 years, I was able, whatever happened, I still get it, it's just not as much. And they put me on medications that gave me suicidal thoughts. That was the last straw that got me off medications totally. So that's why I do YouTube. The suicidal thoughts was just too much for me to take, and doing YouTube just kept my mind occupied and busy and able to function as a human being. So that's why I'm on YouTube. As you can hear, my other cat's meowing away, and I just want to tell her shut the F up, but we'll keep continuing on. So that was last Thursday when I got home. The medications left me with some side effects, and what that was one, severe heartburn. I mean severe heartburn that almost felt like more like heart issues. So I would feel it underneath my armpit, it would gradually go up to my chest, underneath my neck, and then it would make its way around to the back, the upper back. And that was until yesterday, like prominent. It was there the whole time. So I called the doctor's office. Besides the heartburn, when I came downstairs, I would feel lost. I would feel sweaty. I was getting anxious and I didn't know where I was. So that was on Monday when I called. You believe that? I've been trying to make this video for over an hour and I get that cat buttoning. Shut up! All right, so I talked to the nurse. I told her my symptoms: sweaty, in a fog, the heartburn. She said, okay, let's wait a couple days, see how the medications kick in. Okay. I called again on Wednesday, and I was like, listen, the heartburn is too much. So she reached out to the doctor, and the doctor said, stop taking the aspirin because it gives you an upset stomach and everything else. And then when I Googled that, it was definitely a factor. This medication also does the same thing. So yesterday I stopped taking the aspirin, 90% of the heartburn went away. I was like, all right, cool. But I was in still a fog state of mind. Not, I was just lost. I'm not able to drive. I'm not able to go to a store. I have friends checking in on me. And I talked to the nurse again. I was like, listen, I want to get off this medication. And she's like, well, we really don't want you because just in case something happens in the future. Well, something else, yeah, it's going to happen in the future. Maybe it will. We all go through this, so I'm trying to get off this medication. They sent me the patch, this monitor, which I'm going to wear. But as of today, I'm not taking this medication. I've only been on it for a week. I don't think there's going to be any damage. I talked to the nurse, and she was, like I said, she was not happy with it. But I told her, I'm probably not going to take it. Now I'm going to have a lot of people here saying, oh, you can't just get yourself off medication. Well, I can, it's up to me to see how I feel. And if I can't function as a human being, if I can't, go do what I do and make a living and selling my cars and stuff like that, I can't be on medication. If something like that happens again, then I simply go back to the doctor. Simple as that. But I'm not going to have side effects every single day and be on a medication because I don't want it. I don't want to be on look at it. There's like this much left in this bottle from the beginning of the week. Today is Friday. I got this on Monday. I'm just not going to keep doing it. So I'm sharing this with you guys because I know a lot of you have been through this, and maybe you haven't gone to the doctors, and maybe you've actually hurt in your heart over time because you didn't go to the doctor. I mean, go to the doctor if you feel like you're having issues, absolutely. Diagnose it, and then hopefully get off the medication, if they give you medication. I believe there is medication for serious problems, absolutely. Do you need medications? Yes, but not with everything, not with everything, especially here in America. I get a little pimple on my head. Here's some medication. There's medications for everything here in America, and it's just too much. It's just too much. It's ridiculous. So let's go put the patch on. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, let's open it up. All right, this is by Zeo. Okay. Here's the box. Now, I'm supposed to wear this on my chest for 2 weeks. So let's see what it looks like. Let me get the scissors. Let's see what it says. Let's read the results. Not the results. Let's read the instructions. Apply. It's essential that you put the Zeo on immediately following the steps of the enclosed patient guide. Call blah 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 if you need assistance. Wear your Zeo for 14 days. Press the button on the center of your Zeo when you are feeling unusual and log what you felt in your symptoms log or the free My Zeo app available on the App Store. Okay. Return your Zeo at the end of your prescribed wear time and place it in the blue box it came in with your symptoms log. Drop it in the mailbox the day you remove it. The box is pre-addressed and prepaid. Once we receive your Zeo, we'll send a report to your healthcare provider and recycle your Zeo components. Your healthcare provider will let you know when they are ready to review the result with you. All right. Let's go put it on. All right, so the monitor is on. I have to give it 2 weeks, send it back, and I see my doctor in about 3 weeks. So by then, I'll have some more information. If this becomes more of an issue, I will do another video. But if not, I will leave a comment in my video about what happened after the visit. So I won't have to make another video. But in my situation, I'll just stop taking the medication. It gave me more side effects than I wanted to. I just don't believe in medication unless I absolutely need to. I had blood clots before. Yes, you need medication for your blood clots. That's essential. This, I don't think it is. My heart is normal. My doctor said so, but they want to be cautious. You know what? They just want to put you on medication. I don't want to be on medication. So I'm going to do a couple of lifestyle changes. And it's a simple couple of things. One, get off the computer at night. I stay on there way too long. I edit till whenever, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes. I'm on Craigslist, I'm on Marketplace looking for cars. I get stressed out a little bit looking for cars, talking to the owners, trying to get a good deal. Just in general, you get the news, you get different videos. You want to improve your YouTube channel with the way you fly your drone, in my case, be better with my gimbal, etc., etc. I'm always trying to learn new things, but that keeps me up a little longer than I should. So I think I can alleviate some of my stress by doing that. I also eat late because of that. So I'm gonna cut all that off and try to put a cap on it. Maybe, 9 o'clock, done with the online stuff. Eating maybe, late as 8 o'clock versus 9 or 9:30, maybe 10. So maybe just get rid of that will help me as well. All right, guys. So until the next video, Baldadonis out.